everyone. Welcome to Minus One Charisma, Dungeons and Dragons stream. This is our 100th episode of our Chronicles and Aventide campaign. Making crazy sounds. And then the wyverns attack. And then the birds attack. Everything just sounds the same.
Sorry,
Underwater.
Mouthwash? What is that?
Don't be doing that. Mouthwash. Mouthwash attack. Fluoride. Fluoride.
Turkeys.
I just watched
It's our gargle stream.
Ah,
We're just going to be gargling for the next 3 hours.
gargle stream.
roughly.
That's
Oh.
something I haven't seen.
That's a good name for a character, actually.
That's a good
Gargle
name
stream.
for a band.
Gargle
Ooh.
stream.
Yes, guys, welcome to our show. We're Gargle Stream.
That sounds like a British punk band.
Mhm.
All right, guys, welcome to tonight's show.
It sounds
Yes.
dirty.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Nice.
Gargle Stream.
Rezik, they want to see your peg leg to make sure you're completely
let's
in
check out your
character.
peg leg.
True.
Good
Oh,
call,
me-
tangent. You wanna?
Gotta ask him out to dinner first
no.
before he shows you his peg leg.
No.
I was going to be...
I was just kidding.
We don't
So
want
excited if you help us
unsolicited peg
pick
leg pics.
Yeah.
For our 100th episode, we're giving away some peg leg pictures.
Some unsolicited peg pics.
That sounds so dirty.
Oh my goodness.
All right. We left off last week in a let's
In a
this is
bouncy
too-
castle at a
This
children's
is-
birthday party, and
this is very
everyone
bouncy
was
castle.
going great.
Let's
That
let's
we're
pick some
hosting at our
better
Red Rock Spine
music.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wake
It's the
up, we
grand
all
opening.
wake up from a collective nightmare, and we're like, oh, thank God we stopped here and opened up a restaurant. Our futures are bleak if we hadn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's some
Dreamt that
better music.
Cornelia lost an eye. I dreamt that Rezik lost a leg. My pinky was
You
gone.
wake up to the smell of warm cheese biscuits baking downstairs.
All right, guys, let's go get the biscuits. Do you guys want to go fishing today, maybe?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh my
Let's
God,
go.
we don't even
Get
need a
more
DM. Watch,
time.
look at this RP. We're great.
No,
Hi,
you
James.
couldn't have.
All
My
right. Well,
stomach just dropped, you guys. I'm freaking. Okay,
See you
James,
later.
just hurry up, James. Get along with
Oh
it.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Pup, aka Roadkill,
Okay.
was
Okay.
flung face against
uncalled
the
for.
stone, exploded down, just dragged along this jagged stone by an explosion of sound.
Which is your fault. You explained it badly. I didn't understand what you were saying.
Which I tried maybe 5 or
Neither here nor
6
there.
times.
You
to
kept
try
doing
and...
this. Straight in the air.
No,
You were like,
okay, that is neither here nor there. Just to bring Cullen back into this. Pup lays a good ways away from this raging torrent of living wind that angrily searches for a pendant that is inside Cornelia's belly. Now, for those who don't know, Cornelia has a bag of holding inside her mouth, which she can...
yeah.
with all kinds of implications that go along with it. But Cornelia, unfortunately, was launched like a pebble in a slingshot into this big, cloudy outer layer of mist. No longer there, Kelwise and Pup, Rezik, and Trust out in the middle of this field. Kelwise tries to cast a spell, inadvertently turning himself into a young white dragon, just exploding.
What?
That was
Killwise.
Oh, Rezik. Sorry, I'm looking at Rezik.
They both
Wow.
did it.
We could both be dragons. That'd be pretty
right?
sick.
And Kelwise, a dragon on the inside, Rezik, a dragon on the outside.
It's our turd
Catalyze
dragon.
was the real dragon all along.
Yeah, and still kind of behind this raging torrent that rushes towards Pup's lifeless body. Lifeless seeming
I see some light. I see some light in there.
body. Yeah, you know, everyone sees what they want to see. trust. So, like, stay positive. There's some life in that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're moving so much.
Exactly.
Everything's gonna be fine.
This raging torrent continues as the group battles on. I believe we last left off, and it was Pup's turn to roll some dice.
Residic's turn, maybe.
Or a die. There it is.
My human bone dice.
Special dice.
My dice that I only use for death saves, made out of human bones.
And you've used too many times.
That's pretty epic.
That's pretty.
This is pretty cool.
That's pretty.
How many
British punk band. All right.
human bone dice? Yeah.
Yeah. That's another punk band.
Yeah, they go on after Gargle Hammer or whatever.
I don't
we
like.
said
I don't like
Did you say
Kate's being so
gargled
quiet
hamburger?
about the roll.
I think Kate would stay quiet no matter what roll.
As we move on,
Oh, yeah,
Cornelia,
yeah.
you find yourself disoriented, winded, slightly dizzy, but you have the pendant, and you are roll me a survival check real quickly.
I'm just in. Oh,
How do you roll with this? You have so many dice in your tray.
Oh, man. It's not good. It's not good. It's 4.
This one's
A
trash.
4. So Cornelia, you go flying into the mist. You land, you roll, you slide to your feet, and you look around, and you're completely kind of disoriented. You have kind of no clue which way everybody is right now, and you hear all this raging torrent and this sound kind of going on all around you, just the nature of this magic dome. What are you doing?
So there's no way I can tell where I entered from the mist by like the way it's moving.
Yeah, you kind of it would be it would just be like a random if you kind of started running in a direction.
And I can't hear. Okay, so I mean, I'm just gonna do my best to go back to where I hear the commotion, where
Okay.
I
we go.
left the group potentially.
Ooh, okay. Are you dashing?
I'm using my normal move.
Okay.
Am I that deep? I'm gonna first move my first 25 feet.
Okay, you move 25 feet and you're just still covered in thick fog.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do. And from there, is it thinner anywhere? Do I hear the noise
You
clearer?
use your bonus action and you keep running in this direction. You run and run and run, and all of a sudden the fog gets much thinner, and you kind of poof come out of this what was almost like a fog cover, and you're now on the outside of this area.
All right, then I'm going to use, I guess, my action to go back,
Okay, so
to go the opposite
Cornelia
way.
comes out, instantly realizes, turns around, and poof back in to the thing. Rezik, you turned into this massive dragon. A young dragon,
Yeah.
but even a young dragon is
That
pretty
happens.
massive. This torrent angrily sees you, and you can feel almost these eyes staring at you. This primal
Great.
force of wind just looking at you. What kind of look do you give it back?
Well, I have just turned into a dragon. I am a little confused. I feel this thing looking at me, and I'm just kind of like, huh? It's kind of a very what
Okay.
look? What is
Yeah.
happening? Look.
Oh man, yeah, it looks right back at you, and it just mass confusion. And it almost starts to shy away and back off. And then it gets very, very dispersed, and all of a sudden, hundreds of little small twisters start to move in all directions. and you're confused for a second, but that's when you hear from high on this tower as a dozen dark winged creatures with mounted armored knights start swooping down off the tower towards all of you. Rezik.
They're about 200 feet up, right?
They're 200 feet up and about another 500 feet towards the center of the thing. This whole big area is about 1,000 feet across.
They got a little bit of a ways.
They definitely have like maybe a minute before they get to you.
Right, okay. Oh, sorry. So is it my turn or was it?
Yeah. So Rezik, Kelwise,
okay.
Trust, you guys see this hundreds of little tornadoes just almost anxiously start to split off of this big thing, and it just goes flipping down all around this little wedged plane you're in.
Rezik?
That's a dragon! We're on a dragon!
What happened?
Oh.
You're on a dragon!
I'm gonna try to like just fly down as fast as possible and as hard as possible to Pup to try to pick them up and head in the direction of the mist. Get the fuck out of here.
You're easily close enough. You swoop down. Kelwise, Trust, you were riding on the back?
Yeah.
Both of you guys
holding on to each other.
Roll me a, let's say, acrobatics or dexterity saving throw. Let's see how well you stay on this dragon.
21.
21. Trust, you were born
23.
to do this. Kelwise, you were 2 points more born to do this. As you both, Rezik manages to swoop Pup's seemingly lifeless body up, and you're heading straight for the mist cover.
Yes, I'm gonna use. So I have 80-foot fly speed. So I'm gonna use all I have to get over to the mist, and then try to just get as low as possible in the mist, and try to hide in there if possible.
Okay, so you swoof into the mist and duck down. Trust, Kelwise, what are you doing?
Do we kill wounds? Do we risk? We have no other thing. Do we kill wounds? Do we do more magic?
We might have to. I don't have anything else to help her with.
Cure
Yeah.
wounds on
Yeah.
Pup.
Roll me a D4 and then a D100, please.
Wait.
A 3.
And the second dragon appears.
A 3.
Still rolling. And a 13.
13. Lucky number 13.
Let's hope.
Okay.
Can I like roll the regular cure wound stuff while you're
Yes,
doing that? Okay.
but this goes off first.
Okay.
Did you do a first or second level?
Second. It's 13, as long as it doesn't get negated somehow.
You go to cast Cure Wounds. And right before you touch Pup, poof, two of you, just your
I hate it
bodies
here.
change positions.
Oh my god.
I hate it here. The dragon is riding Trust.
No, I think you guys are on the ground now at least. Right?
Kelwise,
Oh.
you find yourself poof in Rezik's hands as Pup's body shoof, teleports up to the top, and Trust, you heal Kelwise.
Oh.
But Kelwise, you feel healed as this Cure Wounds heals you. But you see Pup now on top of Rezik's back, not falling off or sliding, just kind of in the same position.
I'm holding on.
Is it close enough for me to reach Pup?
Yeah, you could climb up and reach. Yeah.
All right, I think something went wrong, but hold on, I can fix this. I'm gonna climb up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Pup.
Roll me a D4 and then a D100.
You can also. Oh, yeah.
What else
What-
can we
what
do?
can I also?
What else can we do? We can do nothing. We don't have health potions.
You could roll. You could roll for a medicine check and just try to like stop them from dying.
Could roll a medicine check.
Oh, I forgot that's a thing because that's what Cullen does.
I thought, don't you need a medicine kit for that? You don't need a healer's kit for that?
It won't.
We
You
have one
can't
as a
heal them
group,
like that, but you can
but-
stop them from dying. You can stabilize them
You just stabilize them.
if you roll well enough.
What, James, what would the DC on that be?
It's a DC 10.
I'm going to roll to
stabilize.
stabilize then
Okay.
instead. To not kill us. Okay, medicine check. 19.
A 19.
Nice.
So you wrap up
Okay.
Pup's body. You seemingly try and stop the blood from gushing out of their body.
I'm just crying.
This helps.
And all the while, and Cornelia, once you stepped outside, you could hear the sound clearly. It wasn't echoing anymore, and you start to hear all of this trust and everything, and you pretty much have a clear look.
I'm
At
gonna
least
go the
auditorily.
opposite way.
Where to go? I mean, you were already. Okay.
Now that I've confirmed.
Go back to the bow.
Kelwise, Rezik, Trust. Roll me a perception check.
Your thing. Let's see. Perception as a dragon. It's
9.
+6. Okay.
9.
22.
All right.
Thank God.
22.
It's a 24.
Okay, Kelwise, Rezik.
I'm so many tears in my
You
eyes.
hear even above Trust, manic crying and screaming. You hear the sounds of those wings and those beasts flying straight towards you. They're still coming, straight at you. Meanwhile,
Great.
Pup, roll me another d20.
Wait, aren't they stabilized though now, or?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Ignore me.
Fucking heart attack.
That's
I'd
right.
like to see if they wake up instantly or
So,
what.
so that Pup is still unconscious. We move on to Cornelia. It's your turn.
So if I see them, I don't know, I don't get proficiency, I don't think, with the medicine kit, but I do have one. Can I use it? I think I still have.
You have to get to us though.
The medicine
Yeah.
kit just stabilizes.
So it doesn't do any healing even if. Oh.
No, not without a feat.
Yeah, the healing thing is like a feat that Dresden had.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Rezik
have
can't
that
do it
feat.
because he's lost
Oh,
his
weird.
leg.
Also, dragon. So can you imagine trying to like?
Oh my gosh.
Suture with the little claws. You're just like, no.
It'll just be the scalpel.
And by the way, I'm like trying to get like my body's trying to get as low as possible to the ground while they're on my back to try to stay hidden, and I'm kind of like I'm gonna start like crawling in a different area, so like we're not like exactly where we ended up landing. So I'm just gonna kind of be crawling with them on my back the whole
Army
time.
crawling.
Yeah, army
Okay.
crawling like
The
stealthing.
lions like are like. stalking,
Roll me a
you know?
stealth,
Yeah.
Rezik. Roll me a stealth.
Okay. Ooh, 19. Okay, so stealth
19.
for a dragon
But
is
I
what?
got there first, by the way.
Yeah, I assume. So you're all on Rezik's back as Rezik's kind of
So
like
22.
army crawling with 22 with stealth. And you hear
Plus
the
10.
sounds of creatures landing on the ground. You hear in Elven orders being yelled out. These, and they seem to almost move around, and it's hard to tell what they're doing just because of the echo in this chamber. But they all start to fan out clearly on the chase, one way or the
On
other.
foot?
They seem to be, well, hard. You can't tell because you're all kind of in the
Okay.
mist now. But you do hear mostly the claws of these wyvern creatures, these winged lizard creatures, just kind of smashing into the stone in the area.
Okay.
But
So making some noise. That's good.
I mean, they don't seem to find you or see you at all. But they do seem to be on high alert. What are you guys doing?
Okay.
I'm shutting up. I'm no longer screaming.
I
Still-
see.
Peeing and pooping myself, but I'm no longer crying.
Still hyperventilating, but
Just don't leave a trail for them to find us.
Maybe we stay very, very still.
Yeah, maybe there's.
yeah.
like,
Once I
somewhere. We do want to rest for a long rest, so I guess once we think it's maybe safe, find somewhere to do that in the mist or outside the mist.
Yeah, now that since we're still in alert mode, I'm just gonna try to be like just very still. Everyone's on my back, and just try to if anybody comes near, just like I'll just stay alert.
Okay.
What if? Can I say like, what if we get in the middle and Rezek curls around all of us, cause he's white and we're in the mist, and like he can kind of lay over us and hide us.
Okay.
Smart. Yeah. Great.
Try to make yourself look like a misty rock mist.
Yeah, maybe spread your tarp on if you have a tarp. Be very still.
You're pulling it
Rezek starts playing Twister with his new body. Just kind of left foot green, right foot rock. Yeah, so you wrap yourself around the group, and you just kind of hunker down into the mist as you start to hear these soldiers, these footsteps coming closer and closer. And the archivist kind of looks at you guys. If everything goes wrong and the worst happens, I will distract them. You need to grab the last 2 pendants and get inside. It is our only escape. They are much faster and stronger than we are.
Do you have a health potion?
A health potion?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not on me. Would have been.
Can you double check?
Sure. Let me just check my bags again. Searching so close. You guys can hear now these creatures going. Yeah, Rezek.
Sorry. With that being the plan, when we saw the spire, did it seem like a dragon could fit inside the door or the gate?
Hard to tell from this far away.
Okay.
Possibly.
Right. Cool.
It did have like an ornate, grandiose-looking door. But
okay. Well, we'll just try to be stealthy. Hopefully that works.
Okay.
Who can throw a rock the furthest?
I was thinking that, or I was wondering if with my performance abilities I could throw my voice, but that could be dicey.
You guys start to hear these creatures close, multiple of them, and you start to hear. As these creatures start to look around, and out of the corners of your eye, you see these things moving out in the mist. These noses kind of searching.
Should we try to like just stealthily move away, or should we?
Are they surrounding us? Are they like?
Move.
Yeah.
We're either.
So they're using their
hard to
noses
tell.
right now. So we should maybe I should just send out a cone of cold, and we should just get the fuck out of here, maybe, or should we just
flowers.
stay tight?
We have these flowers. We can descent ourselves.
Oh, we do. We do have
Oh, we
flowers
do.
where we can descent ourselves.
Oh, let's do that.
true.
I did not remember that we had those.
Yes,
No,
we do.
The Karen
root
flowers
or
yeah.
something.
Just
What if we have those?
we're visible versus they're smelling us. So if we just chill here
Yeah.
and hopefully they pass us, or we move
All right,
with them.
you guys start to do that.
Yeah.
Rub that
what
on.
Rubbing all on you.
Wait, what are we
Your
doing?
idea.
We're not doing
You guys
nothing.
start to rub all that, and one of the creatures, you guys start to see the outline of this creature, and this
Quietly.
creature's dark, almost made of shadow as it moves through the mist, and it starts to pass you by. And unfortunately, one of the creatures, you start to feel it, Rezek, sniffing the back of your tail, and it starts to lean in. And it looks up at you, and before it can do anything, you hear Theodore yell, "Run, now!" And he starts to cast this huge spell. Rezek, you've seen him start to cast this incantation, these runes, more intricate and bigger than you've ever seen in your life.
Does it get us out of here?
Okay, I'm gonna whack this thing with my tail and then start flying the fuck out of here as
Okay.
fast as I can with my back.
All right. Roll an attack.
Okay. All right. That is, let's see, dragon. tail. There's no like tail. I would say like, let's just say it's a claw, I guess, or I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's a +7, so that's 19.
A 19 hits.
Okay, and 2d6. Okay, so that's it's an 11 slashing damage, or sorry, 11 bludgeoning damage then with the tail, I would assume.
Okay. Yeah, you smack this wyvern and it screeches out as you. Which direction are you going?
Stay low, Rezek.
Okay,
Stay low.
I'll just stay low for now, but I'm heading in the direction of where I think the fire area was. I think.
Okay.
First.
So you start running over. Yeah. See, fire was to the west, and you guys are to the north. So fire. Yeah. So you head west to the fire area.
Or I guess whatever's closer, either the fire or the rock, whatever's closer. I guess.
You're in between. So
Go to
the rock
fire,
is on the
'cause
east.
you're cold, so you
Fire's
can
on the
freeze
west.
the spicy thing.
Okay.
you-
We'll go there then.
You start to head over there, and behind you, you hear this deafening, ear-piercing, screeching sound, as if, like, maybe an eagle or a falcon or something, but 10 times louder. And you hear this huge, and you hear screaming as all these wyverns take flight and start to chase something, but you can't see because you're in this mist. You run over and you start to feel the heat welling up, and you start to hear screeches, calls. There's an angry battle happening outside. Rezek, you pull everyone. You see these magma pools popping, little creatures, and you kind of poke your head out, and you see along the edge of that mist that huge flaming elemental wearing a necklace proudly on its chest.
Okay, like a bullet. I'm basically gonna fly really fast right over it, hover over it with the group, and just send a blast of cold energy down on this thing as hard as I possibly can.
Okay, so roll me a stealth check. Let's see if it sees you.
Okay.
Or if it can react.
When I went down, does that mean that no, because it's not concentration. So wouldn't he still have the +10? Or has it been too long?
I suppose you would
After
still
that
have
is
it.
Brace. Oh,
Yeah,
it is concentration.
Oh,
What? Oh, okay.
all right. Well,
That's
so
a dirty 20 for the.
a dirty 20.
Or actually,
It doesn't
I think
see
a
you.
cold. Oh, it's just for stealth. Sorry, yeah. Doesn't seem okay. Cool. Great.
It doesn't see.
Then-
You go whoof, and it turns just a second too late as you let this giant cone of ice starts to flood all over it. Roll damage.
Great. Okay. Sweet. So 10d8. Wow. I'm just gonna use D&D Beyond for that.
How high above it are we?
How high above it are you, Rezek? It's
I would
maybe
say
10
30
feet tall.
Okay, I would say I'd probably be about 20 feet above it.
20 feet above it. Okay.
And that's 59 points of cold damage.
59 points. This thing starts to scream and shriek as this deep guttural sound comes out, almost like the earth itself screaming as its body starts to writhe and the lava itself starts to solidify. This thing still has a heartbeat and there's still lava and it starts to heat itself up slowly, but its body seems stuck as if it's just been frozen by all of this cold damage, and the necklace just kind of sits on its neck as it writhes, unable to move.
Drop me down! Drop me down!
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'll drop down to its level.
Scramble to his feet or something so he can dangle
Okay.
me or something.
And at the same time, you drop down and this big thing shoots out of the lava at you, Trust, as you reach down to grab it. And it completely just up and then it falls into another lava pit, and you're not even sure if it was actually aiming for you. Maybe it was just jumping from pit to pit. Hard to tell, but you grab that big ruby. Now, Trust, you're resistant to fire, but this thing is still
Okay.
mega hot, even after that breath attack. You take half damage, right?
Yes.
So you take 1 point of fire damage from this thing as you grab it and it's sizzling in your hands.
Feels
Rezik,
good.
as you guys kind of bust out, for the first time you look high in the air and this massive 4-winged falcon just kind of stands a head taller than all the Wyvern, being chased by an entire, what looks like platoon, a dozen of these riders just kind of screeching along, and it's taking hit after hit. This thing is bleeding from a number of different wounds as these lances pierce at it and strike, and its massive talons just kind of grab. You see him dodge 2 attacks, grab a rider, and just throw them straight at the ground. And as their body hits, just this crunching sound. But the Wyvern tail stabs him. Another tail stabs him, and they all start to overpower Theodore. It doesn't look like he has a lot of time to buy you. You see across this way that big rock elemental just kind of still.
You can probably freeze that one too. You can freeze that one too. Right, probably.
Maybe he might be able to smash through it if that doesn't work.
Oh, tail.
Headstrong.
Okay.
Rezik, what are you doing?
All right, so yeah, I'll just but you're on me though. Okay, I'll just shoot. I don't want to hurt them, but I'll fine. I'll just like a bullet. I'll just like dive. Yeah, what you got? What you got?
Well, with like your feet, I would like you were gonna land, but instead like pop them with your feet instead.
Yeah. I'm gonna come down like a fucking hawk, and with my feet, my back feet, just like grab it and like bring it up into the sky, and then try to smash it down on the ground.
Okay. And as you're doing that, Eva holds on for dear life, still completely blind, just kind of on the back as you guys streak through. As they see you flying across this area, you start to hear shouts in Elven, the Wyvern riders pointing towards you. But as they point towards you, Theodore, this massive 4-winged rock just kind of floating in the air, cuts them off and just starts pummeling them with these massive, massive claws. Rezik, you go bolting at this thing, hands raised to you basically trying to grapple this thing, just grab onto it. Roll me a athletics check.
Okay, yeah.
Dragons are athletic, right?
Athletics check. All right. Let's see here. So that is strength. Oh, that's great. That's good. It's a 19.
A 19 to its 18. It tries to fend you off, and you almost slip away. You kind of overshoot, grabbing on your claws, and then you grab purchase. You grab this thing as it screams, and it starts to raise its other arm up to smack him. Kelwise, Trust, you see this massive hand made of living stone raising up to smash down on Rezik. What are you guys doing? Also embedded in its chest is this pendant, and this pendant seems to be weathered, as if it's just been there for a long time, so the stone has almost grown around it.
Does the amulet I have, does it feel like it has power? Like, could it shoot stuff out of it, or is it just pretty?
The amulets, the stones themselves had these unique designs that almost look like keys on them.
Okay.
And there seemed to be some sort of like keyhole or some kind of entryway at the base of the tower.
Hey, I guess all we can do is warn Rezik, like, oh, on your left!
Kelwise, Cornelia, what are you guys doing?
You go first.
Okay, so from what I recall, it doesn't have a head, it's like shoulders basically, right?
Yeah,
so it's like a big flat platform. Mm-hmm. And Rezik, did you physically pick it up, or is it sort of like pinned right now?
My goal was to try to like a hawk, grab it and then pick it up and bring it up with us towards the spire and try to like hurt it on the way down, maybe while we're going towards the spire entrance.
Drop it and smash it into pieces.
Yeah, really do some damage to it.
Hook it. Kelwise, hook it.
I think we need to pry the amulet out from it, though. I'm gonna jump down onto its shoulders, and I want to.
I've got a dagger.
No, I think I got this. And I'm gonna pull out the boomstick.
Oh.
That's bludgeoning, right?
Oh, that is
And I'm
bludgeoning.
I'm gonna just like point it at basically
Okay.
like just to try to break the amulet free from like the rock surrounding it and just
Yeah.
sort of blast it.
Okay, so you
Point blank.
raise up that boomstick. Boom! That shot echoes through. Oh my gosh. Boom! That pendant blasts free out of its back. This thing roars as the pendant starts to fly through the air. Cornelia, you gonna grab it?
Grabbing it.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Just cheering people on, not giving anyone inspiration. I'm just straight cheering them on.
Cheerleader.
Oh my gosh. 9.
A 9.
Can I assist? Can I like booster?
Yeah.
Trust. Roll a dexterity saving throw. Sure.
Oh, that is stuck between my phone. I don't have anything good to roll these in right now. Okay. Okay. Dex save. 22.
Oh, 22. Cornelia, you go to grab it, and then you're like, uh-oh. And then immediately someone lifts you up, and your other hand just barely grabs the edge of this pendant. You guys have all 4 of these things now.
I need
You look back,
Nice.
Theodore covered now in dozens of wounds, blood rushing from all different pieces, but body still moving viciously as you start to see these massive feathers all start to fall out. Excuse me. Making kind of like a bloody pile on the ground in this landscape. Where are you guys headed? This rock creature. Oh, this rock creature takes
let go of rock
massive,
creature immediately.
takes a massive swing at you, Rezik, as you try and disengage from this thing. That's a natural 1. It misses.
It hurts.
Tight.
Boo boo.
Where are you guys headed?
Yeah, I head towards the base of the spire, I would assume.
Okay.
Place gotta go.
And I'm yelling
Head
caca
the
for
base
Theodore.
of the spire. What you see there is a massive circled platform, maybe 50 feet in diameter, and in each of the corners of this platform is a small gem-sized hole.
Right. So yeah, I'll circle around it, and I'll kind of let each person down with an amulet as I go around.
Okay.
I'll take.
Amelia has 2, right?
I think I just have the 1.
Don't you have the wind and you just got the rock?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
do you
that's
not
true.
have? Yeah, okay. And I have fire, and you have water.
As we head over there, can I like tie Pup to Rezik so that like Pup is at least like stable on Rezik's back? Is that a possibility?
You might be able to hand off Pup to Eva.
Perfect.
Okay, Eva takes Pup, gives her like a big hug with one. Eva gives them a big hug with one arm, holds Pup close, and then holds on to Rezik for dear life with their other arm.
All right, Eva, take care of Pup. We got to do this now.
Okay. You guys run over. Clearly, a magical presence in this area. You clink, 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 clink. When the 4th key hits this platform, this purple, yellow, pink aura starts to glow from this platform, and 1,000 lines of energy start to shoot towards the front of this doorway. Until all of a sudden this beam of light shines on this door, and you start to see these huge, massive doors. And that's when you feel a shadow blocking out this magic light at the top of the dome, and right in front of you, a familiar-faced elf stands atop a wyvern in armor, decorated just a little bit better than the rest of them. As you see in front of you, Count Tamberworm, the general, He holds a spear up to all of you. And a small smile kind of appears on his face. And you hear, and the wyvern screams and starts to charge towards you all. Everyone roll me initiative.
Great, let's do it. Yeah.
Cool. Ugh.
17.
9.
11.
22.
I wonder what Pop is dreaming about.
Honey.
Nice.
Probably honey.
Do we see Pup's face? Did they look happy in their sleep?
Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Pup
So bruised.
always looks happy. Even when Pup's not happy, Pup looks happy.
Doing that like doggy twitch thing while they're sleeping, just like.
Cornelia, you react.
Running.
You react a
No, man.
split second before this elf holding a massive bladed lance
Can't do
riding this
anything without magic.
dragon comes dashing towards you.
How far are they from us? Like,
They're maybe only 50 feet. They landed pretty
50
close
feet.
and then charged.
and then is the wyvern or whatever? Is he blocking the elf, or can I get an arrow shot?
You can shoot the rider, or you can shoot either or.
Okay. I'm gonna aim for the rider just with a classic bow and arrow shot.
Okay. And you notice that this rider's wearing this thick plated armor.
Oh, so helmeted too? Like the
no
whole
helmet,
full set?
but it
Oh,
seems
but I'd have
like
to do a claw shot if.
it's mostly a full plate, a set plate of armor.
You know, I've had a couple of bad rolls. I'm gonna do a cold shot and go for its face. If I
Okay.
can do that. That's disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage,
Come
yeah.
on, dice. Come on, dice.
Come on, Dad.
One bad one. No! No! It ends up being a 12.
You shoot this arrow, and he easily kind of just takes his bracered arm and knocks the bolt away. What are you doing?
Damn you. I am just going to move to the side a little bit.
Okay.
Not like if he's headed directly toward us, just maybe somewhere kind of blocked a little bit if there's block in case like the dragon swings
Okay,
his tail.
so
I
yeah,
don't know
you
if
kind of
there's
find like
anything,
there's a few like ornate pillars that look worn down
Okay,
by
cool.
time, but they were masoned to look nice. This place looks like it was built, albeit thousands of years ago. It was built by some kind of intelligent being. But you duck around a corner right as Kellwise. You see it. And all of a sudden, just like Rezik came, claws forward, this wyvern almost leaps at you with its claws up, raised, as this thing almost takes a pass and slides by you. A giant tail coming out and a claw coming to rend you, and at the same time, this whipping lance from atop comes screeching at you, all three, almost in a flash of light. What's your armor class?
16.
16. So first claw, you manage to duck around. This barbed tail comes flashing at you for a 22. And 2 lance shots come also at you. One of them catches you and the other one doesn't. This tail, you guys see as Kellwise is trying to dodge this flurry of attacks. This tail, in the blink of an eye, stabs into him, and this greenish fluid starts to flow out of the wound, mixed with blood, as you take 7 points of piercing damage, and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
– 11?
11. It's not enough. You take 24 points of poison damage. Right as
I
this
gave you those
lance,
13 points of healing.
Seriously.
that lance comes whipping around and also slices at you, dealing 10 points of slashing damage.
Boy. Ugh.
That thing slides right above you. This thing now kind of predatorily hanging over you. Rezik.
Is it more than 5 feet away from me?
It did not leave your threat range. It kind of pounced on you and skid to a stop, almost as if it was trying to jump and pounce on top of you. Rezik.
Would I be able to hit this guy with one of these cold cone blasts, or is he kind of like in the middle of everybody?
You could hit him, but Kelwise would definitely be. Kelwise is probably the only one in the way. Kelwise might be able to avoid some of the damage by trying to duck or use, like maybe using them as cover, but it would be a roll.
All right, that's okay.
And they would definitely probably take
huge amount of damage, and I'm seeing like some green stuff spurting out of his body. So
I think
I'm just
lost
gonna
audio. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Sorry.
No, what?
Can we all
He can't hear.
audio? We should make fun of him.
Oh God!
I did the thing. I apologize.
His hair's so curly.
My headphones.
Gross.
They're connected to my phone.
Oh my gosh!
I get a text
Shower. I
message.
can
I lose.
Oh, what kind
lose
of
audio.
DM does he think he is?
Probably a bad blood. Got him.
Oh wow!
It's like I've never done this before. Yeah. I apologize.
Hey.
I'm so stressed.
There we go.
Yes, do that.
All right, I'm back. I apologize.
100 episodes.
Cheers. Cheers.
Here's
To
to that.
100
cheers.
episodes
Cheers.
and 100 more. What are you doing, Rezik?
Yeah, so I'm seeing that Kelwise is taking some serious damage. He has green stuff coming out of his body, so I'm not gonna chance it. I'm just gonna come down hard on this guy and his wyvern and just do a flurry of claw and bites on the. Let's do
You're
a flurry
attacking
of claw and
wyvern
bites
or
on the wyvern.
rider? Okay.
On the wyvern.
All right. Roll some attacks.
Okay. Okay, so that is 17.
That hits.
Okay. I was gonna roll all the attacks. So it's one bite. This is a claw. Oh, nat 20 for the claw.
Ooh.
And then
That
a
hits
dirty
too.
20 for the claw. So okay. So D10.
I love Dragon Rezik.
Yeah, Dragon Rezik's great.
Maybe I'll date this version.
Kelwise, you're up next.
So
I was
that is
calculating
gonna
this.
be it's a
I only
2d10.
date dragons.
I'm going to.
Dragon?
I have electric arrows. I have like 3 electric arrows, and I'm going to shoot one of those at it.
Okay. The wyvern.
6 plus 4.
Well, it looks less armored.
The wyvern looks much less armored.
Oh yeah, then let's go for that.
So that's
Okay, well,
plus
that's good.
8. Add it.
Okay.
Add it.
22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That's what do electric arrows deal any extra damage, or is it standard damage plus electricity?
Standard damage plus electricity.
Okay.
What's
then
the?
we are-
I did I tell you how much they did? Electricity.
No.
Oh.
Wait, yeah, you
It's
did.
probably like 100
It was a
damage each, I
D20.
think, if I hit.
I think it's
Million.
a D10. Add a D10
Is D10?
electricity. Yeah.
Add a d10?
Add a D10 to the damage.
Okay, cool. Then that's a... only 10 damage.
10 damage. But still,
Not
that
bad.
thing crackles, and the electricity of that item just kind of explodes out of it as it's all flushed into this thing, into that arrow, and it screams as Rezek is starting to just tear and whip. Rezek, how much damage did you do? Total?
I did 11 for the bite, 11 piercing for the bite. And then when you do critical, when you get a critical, you just add the max for one
Max
die.
damage? No.
Oh, what do you do for critical again?
So how much? What's the damage die?
So I got 4 for the damage die. Oh, sorry, it's a D6. I get 2d6.
2d6. So it's 12 plus 2d6 plus strength.
Oh, okay, cool. Plus 2d6 plus. Okay. Okay, so that's 22 then for the claw, for the first claw, piercing.
Okay.
And then a 12 for the final claw.
12.
So
okay.
Just doing a flurry
Rezek
of bite,
jumps
claw,
up and
claw.
starts to just tear and rip this thing apart. But one of the things you notice right away, guys, is this wyvern is just savage. As it's being scratched, you notice that its body is just covered in wounds and old scars and big pieces of like missing flesh and such. This is not its first rodeo. As it takes all these wounds, screeches out at you, Rezek, and its claws raise, ready to pounce. Trust.
Wait, I
You
get one
see
more
all
attack.
this. Oh, that's right. Kelwise, second attack. And meanwhile, Trust, what are you doing? While Kelwise is shooting for his life.
I have some questions.
Okay.
How far
30,
are
20.
they from us? Like, wyvern and rider?
How far are they from you?
Yeah.
You were probably the farthest away because it went over to Kelwise's side. And I said that this circle was about 50 feet around.
Okay.
So you're about 50 feet away.
Okay, and then
And you're about 100 feet from the door.
Okay, and then is anyone in our party wearing metal armor, or is everyone's armor like leather?
I'm not.
Not at the moment.
I don't think any of us have metal
No.
armor.
But
The only
The-
metal is Pup's bop stick. But
Right,
they're not
but the-
holding it right now.
But the elf is wearing metal armor.
The elf is wearing.
My wood one is, or my lightning one's metal?
Yes. It's like a lightning
Oh.
rod.
That makes way more sense.
Uh,
Okay.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. Another arrow shoots and electrifies. Meanwhile,
That was non-electric.
Eva. Oh, 9 points of.
Regular arrow on that one.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Trust, what did you ask?
I really can't do any damage with weapons.
You have a crossbow.
Obliterate it. Just do
I
it.
know.
got a
Yeah, I
crossbow.
could do. Yeah.
Blow it away.
The 4 points of damage is really gonna help right now.
Crossbow's more than 4. Is it a hand crossbow?
It's 1d6 plus 1, so I could roll
Throw it
2.
away.
That's
Points
7
of
more
damage.
damage.
I really, if I cast heat metal, I can't accidentally hurt any of our party because no one has metal on them. Like, if it-
Assuming, yes. Technically.
If it transferred to a member of the party, just nothing would happen because they're not wearing metal.
It would no. It would heat up maybe Kelwise's gun or something. Maybe the weapons or shields and stuff.
Should I do
gonna
it?
do it?
Or should I just crossbow?
Do it. Help. Help.
What?
Help.
What'd you say?
Help us.
Do a help?
Is heat metal like a directed one, or is it like just kind of a general like that radius, like the metal
It's
in
a
that
dex
radius?
save.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Or-
Okay, so yeah, it's like a you can direct it at somebody specifically, I think.
Oh, so we would get a chance to deflect
no.
it or do a save.
Trust is
potentially?
just
Wait,
worried
no,
that
not
if
dex
the wild magic changes the target or something, that
Oh, gotcha.
it would jump
Okay.
to
Yeah.
them.
I'm sorry, it's no save. It just happened.
There's no save. There's no save on heat metal. It's messed up.
Yeah. Why
hate it.
not? You
Blast.
All
Okay.
right, you cast heat metal.
Yeah.
Roll the
Fuck,
d4 and then a
fuck,
d100.
fuck.
We're all dragons.
3.
Trust holds their horns out and starts to cast a
A party
spell.
member of yours revives.
And the magic starts to swirl and wind all around. A 3.
Just wait
and,
till you find one you like.
38.
I think 39 was the dragon one before, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
But that was table
think
1,
so.
I think.
Trust,
Table 3.
you start to feel
I think it was
yourself
table 1, yeah.
swirl with magic, and your blood starts to run quickly and
We got magic in the blood.
purely. And it's weird, and it's like you feel as if you couldn't be intoxicated for the next 6 months.
Great. I rolled 9 damage. 9
We're
fire
going
damage.
placing bets.
9 fire damage. It starts to heat up, and
Oh,
you
I
hear
have
the elf.
so much money. I'll drink everyone under
Yeah,
the table.
You hear
No.
the elf start to scream as his metal starts to heat up, and he screams in pain. Meanwhile, Cowwise, did you want to do anything else?
If it doesn't drop the object at a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. So
Damn.
Okay. You cast heat metal
Wait,
on his
I had it.
armor
yeah,
or a weapon.
his armor.
Okay.
Shit, I didn't even scroll it. I didn't realize I had it at 3rd level. Whatever, I cast it a second. Stupid.
It's fine. All right. I don't mind.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Cornelia.
Oh boy.
We're gonna pay for that. Yeah. You said Cowwise. What a.
Yeah,
Oh,
I wasn't
Kelly.
doing anything else. We're good.
Okay,
We're good
okay.
on 9.
Trust, anything else you wanted to do? Bonus action, give someone inspiration?
No.
Cornelia, what are you doing?
I'm just petting Pup. It's okay. It's okay. See, it scratches.
So the wyvern, is it attacking? Like, is Rezik all over it right now, or what's it? is
Rezik
it-
and it are kind of like engaged they're kind of slashing back and forth at this point. Yeah.
Can I then shoot another arrow with advantage with sneak attack? I mean,
At the wyvern, well, it knows you're there. You're not like hidden.
but like
from it.
flanked though, because my friendly is within.
If
5
you want
feet
to flank
attacking.
it, you'd have to use like a melee weapon. So you could
Yeah, but
flank
technically
it.
it's like enemies within 5 feet. We're not. That's not the case in this situation.
For the sneak
You would
attack,
get your
yeah.
sneak attack, but not advantage. If you wanted advantage, you'd have to flank it.
Oh, okay. So I still get the sneak attack damage, but I don't get
Yes.
the advantage. Oh, I thought it was
Correct.
the opposite way. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna attack it then, and then hope I.
Okay.
That's
Roll an
better
attack.
if I get it. Okay. Cool. Fuck. Oh my God. 9.
A 9. You
Nice.
shoot, and its tail, the wyvern's tail, not even looking, accidentally knocks your bolt out of the air as it goes flying.
Can't.
I'm so sorry. I just see the frustration right here.
I just can't do shit, man.
You're a real Daye today.
Can I do anything else? Bonus action.
You didn't add your attack bonus?
I did. I rolled a 2.
Oh, you rolled a 2. Oh, shoot.
Yikes.
Eee.
I guess I'll just go deeper into the shadows.
It's the Homer Simpson back into the bush.
Back into the bush. Right back into the bush. The Wyvern and Tamberworm look at you, Rezik, and just a flurry of attacks come your way this time.
Okay, let me get. Let's see.
What's your AC?
All right. Okay. AC is 17 naturally.
17.
Oh, but I do have. Oh wait. Actually, Jaymes, I do have. No, I don't think it would help at all though. I have mage armor on me.
Oh, that wouldn't help you in this case. It
wouldn't help me,
brings
though.
your
Yeah, it
AC
wouldn't help me.
to
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
If it's lower.
Okay.
2 claws rend into you, Rezik, as that tail comes flipping up at you as well, which stabs into you. You're just this big hulking beast. It's hard to dodge. And then you start to see that lance flash out at you that Tamberworm is holding.
Okay,
One of those
I will-
attacks slices at you.
Okay. I will cast. No, I'll. Should I cast shield, guys, or just take it? The casting spells here are
I
so
think
scary.
you should
I don't know if
cast.
it's good or not.
I think you should cast.
Yeah.
Oh no,
What do we
Jason,
have to lose at this
I shouldn't
point?
do it.
Well, we need to stay alive.
Okay,
So if it's
I'll
gonna hurt
cast
you.
shield. and
Roll a
be at
d4
speed.
and 2,
Okay.
and then a percentage die.
Maybe
We're all
Pup will get the
doing it.
shield.
Yeah, maybe you'll inadvertently heal all of us somehow.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
get drunk for 6 months, so.
Pretty good.
Like Bob from Bob's Burgers, just like, oh my god, oh my god,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
all right,
Oh my god.
the one
Oh my
and D100.
Yep.
D4 and a D100.
A 39.
Okay, it's a 36.
Oh my god. We've
Oh my
rolled
God.
37, 38, and 36 now. 39, whatever.
You like the 30s?
I think I rolled a
Barely.
33 too. One point.
Okay.
Love it.
Oh, boy.
Cast turn.
Jaymes.
Change places.
Confused.
I mean, it's like
I don't like it. I don't like
Okay.
it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm having ulcer attacks.
here we go. Trust. You feel
I
a
deserve it.
shield
Oh.
pop up over you, and then you look up, and there's a wyvern, 2 claws, a tail, and
no.
and a dragon behind you. Trust, what's your armor
my
class?
goodness.
+5?
My armor class +5,
Yeah,
20.
20. Oh,
It's
okay.
I'm a 15, so
So
+5.
only the tail and one of the lances hit you, Trust, as this magic shield blocks you. But unfortunately, that tail, huge, venomous tail, pierces into your body. You start to feel from the wound just this raging, flaring heat. You take 12 damage from the stinger piercing into you as the venom starts to eat away at your
Oh, no.
body. Take 7.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Take 23 points of acid
Yeah,
damage.
I was already down. As my body's falling onto Pup's limp form, can it like shoot off a hellish rebuke? Like as I
Well, you're no longer near Pup. You switch places with
I
Rezik.
switched places.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
guys
thought-
just kind of
okay.
poof,
Well,
poof.
as I fall limply to the ground, can I get off a hellish rebuke
Sure.
in my dying as my dying
Yeah.
wish?
Yeah.
Great.
This is going real well. This is going very good.
Huh? Okay, so where's my D10?
Should have just took it. Fuck.
Where is? Do I not have a D10? What? Sorry.
Meanwhile, well, let's see. Hold on a second. I need to know this number for reasons.
Sorry, I can't find any D10s. There we go.
Just,
Okay.
Anyone else feel like throwing up? I feel like
Yes.
throwing up.
6
A little bit.
6
Oh,
plus
look queasy.
7 is 13. Nope, not at the desk. Plus 9. So 21?
21
No,
points.
9. Not 13 plus 9?
22.
22.
22 points of damage. Trust, this stinger hawk stabs into your body and you start to feel the acid burning
I feel
away
it go-
at your
and I go-
insides.
Not again!
As this flame pops up, searing this dragon, these blackish flames that only Trust can produce. And the dragon, this wyvern, starts to screech as this giant hole of flame is burned into its throat. Tambourworm is thrown off. Let's see if he lands on his feet. He does not. He is thrown off down closer to Cornelia's side. On the other side of that, he falls over it as this giant wyvern starts to just claw at its own throat, trying to breathe as it starts to tear itself to pieces, giant chunks of its body flying around. Rezik, You see Trust go down.
No one's taking me down without a fight.
Those doors are open.
Okay, can I try to just grab everybody with my big ass claws on both? Because I can grab with like my front and my back. I think. And just
you can
try to
grab
get in there.
Trust and
Just fly in
Kelwise.
there.
Cornelia might have to try and make their way. Cornelia, would you like to try and jump onto Rezik?
Yes.
Okay.
If I see
Roll
he's
me
gathering
a-
people, for sure.
Yeah, you see him run over to grab Trust, looking towards the doorway. Eva on his back, holding Pup, grabbing Kelwise, grabbing Trust since they're right next to each other. And you're kind of off to the side as you look and you see Tamberworm, this big bloody streak down the side of his face, his armor still burning and heating, and then it's starting to sizzle down as Trust's spell starts to dissipate, but anger and fury in his eyes.
And by the way, my giant claw like kind of gently wraps around Trust's body and lifts it up, the claw's gonna lift. The claw's gonna like kind of lift the body like close to its chest or my chest, and just hold it very closely to try to protect her as I go, as well.
Okay.
Just FYI.
So making like a cover so that Trust can't be targeted. Got
Hopefully.
it. Got it. But Kelwise on his own.
Well, Kelwise I also pick. Well, whoever I can pick up, I also picked up. But
Yeah,
is
no, I'm
Kelwise
just
not-
kidding.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, I'm
Kelwise
special.
not being held close to the chest.
Yeah.
For you, Kelwise.
I'm not like passed out, so
Maybe you
Wow,
should
way to
pretend
rub
to
it in.
faint.
I'm
Just like,
sorry.
Cornelia, roll a acrobatics to try and jump up over this and grab on.
Okay. Do I have, would that be my action, or do I have time to do something to Tamberworm as I am walking, or like...
Well, you can dash as a bonus action, so you could definitely use an action if you wanted to.
I wanted to potentially use my rod, the silk one, and just like pin Tamberwood or
okay.
whatever his name is to the ground, like...
Yeah. So you hold the rod up. Is it the web wand or the silk wand?
Yeah, the silk one. I
Ooh,
believe.
nice.
Whichever, because
Okay.
that one's a stronger one, right? Whatever one is the stronger one that we decided.
I
But
mean,
you have the rod. You have the rod. I have the wand. So you have the
Okay.
stronger one.
okay, so that little bug pops out as you say the magic words, and this cocoon of silk goes rolling over. As he's laying on the ground trying to get up, he can't dodge. It grabs him, pins him to the ground. He starts to scream, and you start to see his armor start to tear through this webbing. It's like this armor was so hot that it's starting to melt this, but he's still stuck to the ground momentarily as he's pulling up, and you start to hear him scream as this whistle comes out of his mouth. And you see as you're running towards Rezik, you look up and Theodore is still in the air as two of his wings are keeping him up, but two of his wings just lay limp, as does one of his legs, as he still just grabs another rider and starts to rock around back and forth. You managed, well, what did you get?
Natural 20 for
Natural
a
20.
28.
You quickly
yeah.
jump on to Rezik's back, and Rezik, you start to head towards the door, and you notice that energy coming from the circles start to dwindle. The energy starts to slow down. Those doors start to slowly close as those pendants start to be burned, melted, and burned up as this seal starts to end. You race through towards the inside, right as these doors,
And I'm. Oh, great!
right behind you.
Great.
And you hear a soft weeping sound. And you hear Eva crying softly, holding Pup close to her chest as she looks up to all of you. They're not breathing. They're not breathing. Quickly, someone do something. They're not breathing.
guys.
I'll cast Cure Wounds.
I don't have any healing
walk
spells,
over.
so
You cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, man.
And- The wounds knit themselves back together, but no breath comes into Pup's body.
I have a lesser restoration scroll, but I am a dragon. Can I cough it out or poop it out of my butt? I don't know how that works when you have items and you're now a dragon.
Yeah, your items technically are gone for right now. They're a part of the transformation.
Well, I could. Would lesser restoration work, Rezek?
Yep. Try it.
I have lesser restoration.
Try anything.
I'll cast lesser restoration.
You cast Lesser Restoration, and all you hear is the soft weeping sounds of Eva over Pup's body. And you start to hear something slowly playing through the room.
I'm not crying, you're
A
crying.
soft melody.
No. I've been totally chill this last hour and a half.
It's okay. We're gonna get you back. Don't worry.
Oh,
I'm gonna figure this out.
What
You
happened?
guys stand around in this
We supposed to
big
be hearing something.
chambered room. Yeah, I'm looking for it. I can't find it.
Like the world's most dramatic pause.
I
soft music plays,
Did it
maybe.
happen?
Like I know that like I'm dead, but like come on, my ears work.
Can we try the music box? Can we open their music box?
This is what you hear
Something.
playing softly through the room. And Pup's body starts to glow lightly, warmly, as you start to see their body unravel into threads of light, pure energy, as if a piece of the source heart itself, as they wrap themselves into the music box. And the music box starts to slowly glow, and it's as if now the music box, you can hear Pup singing along to the melody. And as you hear Pup singing along to the melody, you can almost see Pup with their bees running around the forest, jumping from tree to tree. Their pack of wolves running in the Potsenshire forest. Gobs and gobs and gobs of honey and hot honey. And in a few seconds, which feel like hours, the glow fades. But the music box itself has almost a rippling heartbeat inside it now.
Ooh. Can we hear the heartbeat, or is it like an intangible sort
It's
of
so
heartbeat?
faint that you can't tell if it's your own heartbeat beating in this box or not.
Okay. So their physical form broke down and kind of into kind of energy and went into the box.
Mm-hmm.
Having had Eva connected to me for months as a ghost, as a soul. Can I feel any kind of like way that I could like maybe let Pup use my life force in any way to come back?
No, this feels very different. And you remember that the only reason that worked with Eva is because you guys were family, and she was searching. This feels different. Pup's not a wandering spirit or a lost ghost in this case.
Trust. Oh, sorry.
Trust. Trust, you have to use your abilities now.
Bro, I'm dead. I'm down. I don't know why you're talking to me.
We're extra fucked. I forgot.
Well,
I would be
actually,
screaming right now if I could. No way Trust would be this quiet right now. I am.
I still have a spell slot. I'll revive Trust. I'll give a cure wounds to Trust.
Okay, Kelwise, you heal Trust, and Trust, you wake up to sullen faces all around.
We made it. What's happening? Why do you all look like someone pooped in your cereal?
Someone definitely pooped in our cereal.
Eva just kind of walks over to you and just gives you a hug as she starts to cry.
I hug her back and start crying, but I'm still confused. Do I see Pup over Eva's shoulder?
No.
Oh, right. Oh, right. I was there
You
for
just
that.
see these finely tailored overalls with flower designs.
What is it? Where's Pup?
Everything is okay.
Where's Pup?
Pup.
No.
Listen to me.
What?
Pup is temporarily in the box, but you are a master of soul magic, and you are going to bring her back. It's going to be okay.
How?
All right?
What do you want me to
We
do?
got this.
What are you asking? I don't have a soul inside me. I can't use it. What are you asking?
You have... I'm just going to speak in my regular voice. And just imagine it as a dragon. This is going to kill me if I do this for hours. You have the potential in you to manipulate souls, to ask for their help, their guidance, to do things that no one else can do. Use that now. Let's cast a ritual spell when we have a moment. I don't know. I haven't been able to take our bearings right now and see what's around us, but when we have a moment, we'll cast a ritual spell together, and you will get back. It's going to be okay. They're just gone for right now, but they're going to be fine.
I don't know how to use it. I wasn't alive in Hojo. I didn't learn anything.
That's okay. That is okay. We're going to learn on the fly. Okay, guys, what are we doing? Because right now we're inside of a crazy elves spire. Should we try to find somewhere to hide? What should we do?
I mean, what do we see?
Yeah, what do we see?
The door's closed. We're in a room by ourselves. What's around
Now
us?
that we get a chance.
Also,
guys are in a
how much HP do I have?
Give me a sec. I only have one first level spell left now. Did anything else happen once we came in here? I cast 4 spells. Well, I cast 2 level 1 spells and 1 level 2 spell.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Other than me losing my spell slots. Perfect.
You guys start to see that glow in the box dwindle slowly and slowly.
Can I grab the box?
Pup, you start to feel light. You see darkness, but you feel warm. You feel light. You feel like you have your friends all around you. And you blink for a second, and it's like they're all there. And you're on this raft. On this cool, breezy day, slowly floating And you're getting farther and farther, just slowly. When you have a few seconds, and you know that might be the last time you're going to get to say anything to them.
I'm on a raft in water, and I feel like I'm getting farther away from my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my little hands out in the water. I'm gonna doggy paddle outside as fast as I can towards where I know my friends are. I ain't saying nothing because I'm not done. I'm not done with this family, and I'm not done hanging out with you guys, and we're not done with our business, and we're not done with Hot Honey. We still have an entire empire to build, and we're not done saving the world, and I'm not done with you guys yet, so I'm gonna come back. Because I love you.
Yeah. I want to hold the box.
And you guys in the room feel the warmth. You feel loved. But you hear nothing.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to go on a break.
Fuck.
Wait,
Fuck.
did you Hellwise, Jason?
9 points.
Thank you.
Well,
100th episode, baby!
100th episode special.
You're not going anywhere. This
I'm
is
not
fine.
cheersing
This
that.
is just temporary.
Cheers.
We're going to go on a quick break.
This is all Cullen's fault. He was here.
I blame Cullen too. Yeah.
He could have used his healing medic powers.
I rolled a 100. Does that mean Pup comes back?
And then
Let's see what a 100 means. Oh, you don't want a 100 on this chart.
Okay.
You definitely don't want
never
to.
mind.
Uh,
Never mind.
You're
We're gonna
in
go
a
a quick
cold
break.
room, and suddenly a new player appears.
When we come back, we have more of our 100th episode special. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We're having a Pup
Hello, everyone.
memorial.
Nope, not doing it. Nope.
We're
Bring it
back
back.
from our break.
Pup, festive pup.
I'm just gonna take this name tag away real quickly.
Wow.
Salt in the wound.
Wow.
Oh my
Except
gosh,
the
why
DM
is
like
this-
We
ripping the
probably
character
can't
sheet in
figure
front
out
of
how
the
to
king.
do it. It's fine. He probably won't be able
No,
to do
it's
it.
just like it's
I'm gonna
like
crash the stream when he does.
loading. It's like
yeah,
loading.
yeah. James is the worst with technology.
I have
It's
them
not-
locked, and I have too many assets. So when I click on anything, it takes like a million years. All right. Boom.
Sounds
there.
like a
I
personal
did it.
problem.
Okay.
I hate it.
Oh, you know what I should do? You know what?
Don't
I'll
do
just
it.
take it
Don't
like this.
do it.
Just go.
Ari.
There we go. I'll keep Kate there because it's still
Oh.
Kate, right?
Wow. It is still Kate.
There
more
we
or
go.
less. One would
Kate.
hope.
You should put Kate
In the
loading.
arms of Mary.
Don't you dare.
Like falling in black and white.
No.
No.
Nope.
Sarah McLaughlin
I'm suppressing any emotion of sadness until
You are a
I'm
sad
going to-
dog. She
I'm
would
not
come
doing-
out.
I'm not a sad dog. I'm a dead dog.
Nope. You're just sleeping.
You guys sit
For now.
around in
I'm
this
holding
area.
the music box. You haven't.
You holding the music box?
Yes, I wanted to see if I could feel any soul magic from the box.
You can store
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to
You
gather the
pick
team
up
around
the
Trust
box.
as they're holding this box. By
Trust.
the way,
Yeah,
As you
I pick up.
hold the box, you start to feel warm, glowing sensations as if your magic is reacting to the very soul of this thing, and you hear.
okay. I'm
Are they in
gonna
there?
gather the group. I'm gonna tell
Do
them
I
all to gather
feel-
around Trust.
Do I feel like, you know how when Dick Waylander's daughter was stuck in the place, and I like sucked in her soul and like spit it back out. Do I?
Yeah, it doesn't
feel like I can do that?
like there's a soul in there.
Oh.
And yet it reacts to you. And you guys all kind of notice that in this room right now, like, now that the chaotic energies outside have subsided, they've subsided so strongly that you guys hear this noise as this amulet falls to the floor, and we see Eva kind of blink her eyes as the unseen amulet almost kind of, and all the items you're holding, the magic in them wavers, nullifying all of your magic items. Not your magic, your innate magic, but your magic items inside here have now been rendered almost useless. And Eva, you start to blink because that necklace that's holding you here, you seem to be holding on to it with your own abilities. But all the rest of your magic items kind of fall flat as Eva sees that unseen amulet fall to the ground.
Don't you do this to me, you
and
motherfuckers.
looks up to you guys.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's doing it.
Oh my
Doing
god.
it.
Oh,
Doing
nope.
it. Yep.
Too soon.
At least I'm still here.
Oh. Oh.
I'm glad that this one's still working.
Who are
Rezek,
you?
Rezek, I don't feel a soul in the box. There's not a soul here.
It's okay. That's okay. Everybody, listen to me. We don't have a lot of time. It's the light is dimming. Everyone gather around, hold hands, gather around, trust, hold hands. We all have items that Pup has given us throughout the years. We're going to use the materials, and we're going to use each other as the somatic, just holding hands, and then verbal is going to be trust. You're going to sing a song. You're going to sing a song, and you're going to bring Pup back. Okay? Just going to use a ritual spell to bring Pup back. It's going to be okay. Eva, come here. I'm going, and I put my large dragon. What?
You think that's gonna work?
Yes, it's going to work, Eva. It's going to be fine. You need to help us right now. You need to help. You need to be me. I can't. These are too big to hold hands. So please be me and hold everyone's hands for me.
Okay. Eva puts her hand on your arm. Another hand out.
So we have Kelwise's hats. Pup gave Kelwise their hats. We have some crazy socks that Cornelia has that Pup gave them.
Her bracelet too.
Yes,
bracelets?
I made my bracelet. Yeah.
Trust your leather guitar or lute strap. Yep. And I have some paint from them, so I can't get it right now. Fuck. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna be fine.
Why do you think this is gonna work? I don't feel anything.
We gotta try.
Okay.
Is this the right place to be trying this when all of our magic is?
It's the light. The box. It's fading. We need to do something, right? We need to do something right now before we can't let this happen to
I'll
Pup.
start playing my ukulele.
Okay.
Yeah, what do we do? Think about Pup.
In the arms of the angel. Come back to here.
It's just like
How sad. From this dark, cold cave room and the sadness that we feel. We will pull you from the wreckage of your silent reverie. Come back to the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here.
that's Pup's favorite song.
I sing
Beautiful.
it to them every night.
Beautiful trust.
I remember.
Are we?
that.
Are we able to cast in here without taking any weird rolls right now?
Mm-hmm.
It seems
like
it
in here
always
it's
did.
the reverse of outside, where you can cast in here, but your items are now completely inoperable.
I'm going to use a illusion spell to basically make an image of Pup. Different pups kind of all looping around the group, dancing around, chasing after animals, eating honey, climbing trees, just everything I could think of in my head, just trying to make an illusion of all of it to kind of bring the group in and make them all kind of think of Pup.
And I'm sobbing,
kind of
and I'm
unify
going,
thought.
hot honey! Hot honey!
So,
I'm so
Red
sad, but I'm being...
Rezik, are we supposed to be concentrating? Are we doing the ritual spell now, or what's happening?
Yes. Everyone focus on Pup right now, and just lend your energy to trust. Maybe our combined soul energy of that feeling of love will help them bring them back.
You guys all start to focus. Yeah.
Does the magic items not working? Does that mean my ring of protection isn't working? So
It's
my
not
AC
working.
goes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just,
You guys hold arms, hands on shoulders in a circle, looking at all the gifts that Pup has given you, but really remembering the gifts in here that Pup has given you, and you all put your heads together and you all think and you concentrate on Pup and the memories. And Kelwise, what's the memory that pops into your head?
I always picture Pup just cartwheeling, just down a path, just wandering, say we were on our way here or there, and just being fun, good-natured, loving Pup.
And you picture that in your head. Cornelia, what's the memory that you picture?
I picture our shenanigans where the group would always trust us to go do something, and we would always giggle and laugh and have a good time sneaking about, causing a little chaos while we're trying to be good and sneaky. And the socks.
Trust.
Sucks.
I just starts to think about when they would practice trust jumping on Pup's shoulders, so that they could get stuff and get into trouble, and just the general chaos of pissing off Dresden, and remembers that fondly.
Rezik, what image pops into your head?
Strong memory of us at Pup's cave with her family, her wolf family, the first time, and her finding that blue ribbon and me tying it in Pup's hair. And I'm going to look it up, by the way, also while I'm thinking of this, and just say, Elven Queen, if you want us to help you, you need to fucking bring her back right now. Please, if you're still watching, bring her back. Please.
And there's a whole flood of memories that flow through your brains, through your hearts.
Where did is Pup's stuff in the pockets of the overalls that are left behind? Are their items all gone?
No, all their stuff is still there.
I'm gonna rifle through and I'm gonna take the honey spoon. And I'm just like, I'll never forget you! And just clutch the honey spoon.
Mm.
And you notice it's thick.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Robust.
Yeah.
Phallic.
Girthy. Girthy.
Really
Yeah,
dirty.
exactly.
Really
That's
dirty.
Super girthy.
Strangely veiny. It's the grip, the hand grip.
It's the wood grains.
Well, I believe it's metal, right?
Yeah,
Metal.
but yeah, it's
Metal wood grains.
It's made to look. It looks natural,
So
like,
grainy.
right? It's like
Yeah, you take the grainy veiny spoon.
yeah. That's what I'm gonna take to remember Pup.
And as you guys
Just holding
sit
the
in
overalls.
you guys start to look around, and you're in a dusty room with no windows, a tall ceiling in a creaky, weathered looking chandelier hangs above you with candles slowly burning out as you can see them flicker. This room, dusty. Spider webs, cobwebs, dirt and dust. There's really nothing in this room. Maybe some ragged rugs, an old entryway, tapestries that have been torn and eaten away at hang on the walls. And there are 3 doors in this square room. Small wooden doors. One to the north, one to the west, and one to the east of where you are now. And that's all that's in here. And behind you, those big, huge double doors have closed. And now that they're closed on the inside, it's almost as if they were built to look just like the wall itself. And you can look very, very close, and it's like the door never existed in the first place.
Are there any symbols or any markings on the doors? Or around the doors? Nothing.
Just these wooden, like, shabby looking wooden doors.
I'm gonna go slump against a wall and say, I'm really happy we're not being attacked anymore, at least for now.
I'm just gonna like lay out on my back, staring up at the sky. Just what's the point? Nothing matters.
No, well, we still have a mission to get done.
I don't even care. Why are we even doing any of this? We don't even know what's right.
That is true. But I think we've got to do it.
I'm just staring at the box, and I hear them saying all this, and I say, we can't bring her back or bring them back right now. Our mission now is to bring this box to the father and the mother, and maybe they can bring them back.
We don't know who Pup's father and mother truly are.
Well, our mission is to get to the apparently the mother who's in a coma, and our mission is to bring back the father. So our mission now, and I do care about the world, but I care about Pup more. And if this mission now means we can bring Pup back, we're doing whatever the fuck we have to do. Right?
Yeah. And I like slap myself in the forehead and cast Cure Wounds on myself. I don't look good.
Save Pup, save the world.
Save the Pup, save the world!
All right. Before we venture on further, are we taking a short or a long rest?
I assume we're taking a... Oh, what do you guys want to do? Sleep for the night? Or does it look like we're in any danger? We assume they can't enter this door because they don't have the amulets.
Burned up there.
Yeah, you had been... when you saw those doors like closing, those amulets seemed to be melting into this device, and as the doors were closing. And you didn't see any other pendants or anything around. It was just one per area.
I mean,
so as far as you can tell, there's no way in and no way out.
Definitely at least a short rest, but I
don't think we have an option. We need to you all are very banged up. We need to definitely take a long rest and get our bearings before we move forward to the crazy maniac elf person.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe just as long rest as we can, and hopefully nothing comes barging through those 3 doors.
Yeah.
All right, well, everyone get yourself patched up and get
Is
some
it-
rest. Eat some food.
Maybe who should do the watch?
I'm a
will.
dragon, and I am full on health, so I will
you are?
definitely.
You're a really good choice for watch then.
Yes.
I am near. I don't have too bad.
I can join you, Rezik.
That would be lovely, darling. Thank you.
Okay.
Trying to get some sleep for a moment.
I'm gonna go in a dark corner and cry myself to sleep.
Okay. You guys all kind of scatter to take some time. And all sit and just kind of settle in. It seems quiet in this room. You listen to the other doors. It doesn't sound like there's anything on the other side of them. And even outside, there's no sounds coming from where that door was. It's maybe a little eerie, but pleasantly still in here. And those candles burning above, wax drips down every once in a while, but they don't seem to be getting any smaller.
Can I just put something underneath to collect the wax?
Sure.
As we're keeping watch, I kind of wrap my tail around some of the group to keep them safe and let them kind of rest up on me if they want, as like a big dragon bed almost if they want to. And I kind of turn my large dragon beak towards Eva, just stare at her for a while, and then finally say, "We got a second chance, didn't we?"
Yeah. Did.
Do you think that's... I'm trying to keep a brave face, but do you think that's possible for Pup?
I mean, we got a second chance, and I don't think I turned into a ball of light into a box. So, yes, I would assume that this time would be easier or just different. But Pup talked about how they had multiple lives, or people talked about how Pup had multiple lives, so
That's
I don't
true.
know what that really means. What if Pup is already reborn to another?
What if Pup is reborn?
What if Pup's a baby right now? Then we have to find that baby and then raise it.
Wow, that's... I mean, they kind of were like the group's kid almost sometimes, that had that kind of kid energy.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be new, I guess.
More mature than Pup.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I was definitely way more mature than Pup was. So
Oh, I mean, you're the most mature
I know.
person I've ever met. So obviously,
yeah,
I'm very proud of you.
thanks, Rezik. Rezik, I have a question. I've always wondered, if we were raised in the same house and we kind of grew up together, why do you have an accent and I never have?
Oh, well, it's a
Or
little embarrassing.
I have an accent and you don't?
Well, dear, I never really wanted to bring this up, but, you know, when you go to the academy and you learn the finer things and all that, you kind of are also asked to speak a little bit differently. So, my, you know, as you know, my normal voice is like yours, but I just kind of grown accustomed to this voice.
Oh, should I start talking like this too? No, that's more like trust
Yeah,
in it.
in it. If you want to, though, dear. I mean, it's all about kind of.
No, you
Honestly,
kinda
it was more
sound
about.
stupid. Oh, sorry, what?
I was just saying it was honestly more about I was thrown into a very bad situation, and I was trying to find a way to feel like a different person, like someone stronger and more confident. So I did this, and I kind of just got used to it.
That makes sense. You're not gonna change it again now the pup's gone, though, right?
I might, you never know, mix it up, maybe do something different.
Do a pup voice.
Do a pup voice?
Yeah, you should have a. We should all do pup voices now.
Okay. We will all do pup voices. It'll be fun. I'm sorry,
Yes,
I shouldn't do that.
That was really no, that was great. Definitely respecting their memory. Not disrespectful at all. Go on.
Of course not.
No, just maybe earmuffs the box a little bit before you do that, so they don't hear you. I think they're still in there.
Yeah. Do you feel their energy?
mean-
You were a ghost for some time.
Oh. I don't know actually. Touch the box. Do I feel anything?
You grab the box, and as you hold it, it starts to feel warm in your hands, and you start to hear it play the melody.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be much easier this time.
Good. Good. I'll kind of just sit there with that a little bit, just feeling a little bit reassured and a little bit better for a while.
At your scales.
I make kind of a dragon purring noise.
All right, and you guys get a full rest. Nothing really moves at all in here. It's deadly still. You guys rest up. You guys get a full rest. Rezik, you stay a dragon.
Well, I am still this. So
So you are, and comfortable. I don't know if you knew that.
What's it like? You
Yeah.
look great. You look really good.
well, the perspective shift of being taller, like a lot taller, is weird. And I can't really like grab things anymore like I used to be able to. So my art career might be dead now. Maybe I'm not sure.
I bet you can
Well,
learn
you know.
to use a paintbrush with your mouth.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Or your tail,
That would be
maybe.
very niche.
Yeah, tail, huh?
Oh yeah, wrap it like, yeah.
Have you
That sounds fun.
tried? Have you tried concentrating and turning back into a human?
I use my
Yeah,
tail
actually,
to.
I was wondering that. Does Dragon Brezek only have one dragon leg, or does he have two?
Ooh, great question.
I was actually wondering that.
You must have two.
Dragon Rezik has all 4 legs.
Well, improvement there. How's it feel to have your leg back?
It feels honestly, it's like the whole experience is so different that I don't even know how to explain it. But it's good to
4
have 4
legs.
limbs. Yeah.
Instead of one.
Yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
all like, yeah. Is he walking on 4s or walks on 2 feet or?
Is he like Godzilla or is he like?
Yeah.
How's he walking? How are you walking? Rezik?
That's really up to Rezik. Rezik was much taller, definitely on his hind legs.
Well, I believe that dragons kind of have like 2 back legs, and then the front ones are kind of like their legs, but also kind of like they can kind of grab things with them. So they're kind of like, I don't know.
We're gonna have a whole conversation on opposable thumbs and evolution right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grab things with your front claws. I mean, you can grab things with your back claws too. But
like a sloth.
Generally speaking, it feels more comfortable to walk on all fours.
Did you do any thinking with that big brain of yours about which door we go through while we were taking a nap?
Honestly, my mind was completely distracted on that front. No, sorry. There's a lot going on.
So, with these doors, do they have any gaps underneath the doors?
No, the doors seem to almost be even kind of. They haven't been opened in so long that they're almost stuck shut. The wood is morphed a little bit and it's warped, and you can see like when you touch the door, like it's almost jammed in there.
And we didn't get any information before coming here which side of the spire it might be, north, east, west, tall, high.
Mm-mm.
Damn it.
I mean, Theodore had said that no one's been inside, really, at all. He has no memories. Not a single person in the entire confluence had any knowledge of inside this area.
And we're looking for the elf or the tree thing.
Well, there was an elf in here that used the source root.
The source root. Okay, cool.
To
So we're looking
create
for-
the elves, like generations and generations of elves. And they had been using basically human and other materials to create these generations of elves. They had been using basically in the same way that the pit uses the humans to mine for them, they use the humans' whole being to create into something new.
I'll just try every door. There's like multiple doors, right?
There's 3 doors.
Yeah, I'll try all of them.
Wait,
Okay.
well,
Well,
All
Don't
of them
open one
seem
yet.
open, and the one to the west kind of is less stuck, and it can easily open. In fact, it's just got like a little handle. It doesn't even seem like it's got like it's just got like a little ring that you could push the door open. It doesn't really even lock or have a kind of closing mechanism, other than it's just fit into this room, and it easily kind of pushes away from the wall.
It's the only door that opens. All the rest are stuck.
It's the only one that opens easily. The other ones seem like they would give if you pushed and put enough force into it. Did you want to kind of just peek inside?
I just want to know I'm holding an action for anything that looks threatening and about to attack. I'm definitely attacking first, so.
Perfect. Yeah, you open this room, and it opens to this long 25-foot wide hallway. It's maybe 100 feet long, and it's kind of puzzling because like in here you're looking at this room and you're like, no way was this room inside the tower. It kind of looks like you guys have entered a completely different space that doesn't adhere to the same laws of physics as outside. And you look at this long hallway, 25 feet wide, 100 feet long, and you see behind this caged wall a door, this iron door that looks locked, and along the walls you see all these faces with what look like masks on them. They're all kinds of different expressions. They look very rudimentary, but these masks kind of line all the walls, all the way down. Every 10 feet, there's a mask on the left, a mask on the right, and this whole hallway seems to be decorated with kind of etched figures and like designs and such. And all the way at the very, very end, you see boxes and big kind of chests and things. And those of you with dark vision, you look down and you see, like, at the very end of this cage, there's like pearl necklaces and what looks like gold and silver kind of hanging out of some of these chests.
Why?
And then just this big long hallway with what looked like at one point a carpet that had gone all the way down the full length, kind of a reddish hue now, but blackened and ripped and torn, kind of strewn apart. And that's kind of all you see down this hallway.
Okay. Option A, clearly a trap. Let's go look at option B.
Yeah, Cornelia, look away.
You don't want to grab that stuff really quick?
I shut the door. I shut the door.
You guys,
Okay.
we never get paid for nothing.
You're right.
Cornelia,
You're
I
right.
can't get
You're
drunk for
100%
6 months. You know how many people we can swindle out of money?
Oh, yeah.
When we
that's
get
good point.
back.
And it'll be fun. All right,
It'll be
all right.
great. Realize.
Like, the world hasn't ended by the time we get there, but
Yeah.
that notwithstanding,
And if the world's ended, then money doesn't matter.
that's true.
I know. Breathe, Cornelia, breathe.
If the world's ending, you might want to be able to get drunk.
That's true. Oh no, I'm cursed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it might be bad.
Oh, Cornelia, do you still have some of that leaf?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I bet that'll work.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it'll
good
probably work.
alternative. All right, all right.
All right, let's look in door B.
All right, door B. So that was the east door?
That was the west door.
West.
Did I say east?
Ouch.
It was the west door.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't listen to you when you
Hey.
talk about directions.
Yeah, there's a north door and an east door, and they both seem to be kind of just with age securely kind of fastened into their mountings.
Who wants to try and open another door?
I can try to do it. Does it look like it needs to be blown open or just?
It doesn't look like it needs to be blown open. It looks like it would require quite a bit of strength. But you notice on the north door, Cornelia, there's and it's hard to see because it's maybe been just dusted over and it's like kind of dirty. But there is a key hole under the knob to open this door.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, we have to look in that other room anyways. There's a key.
All right.
Missing the key, guys.
We've got a dragon. Is like a lock gonna stop us? A normal lock? Do you think it's a normal lock?
Cornelia, aren't you like a rogue? Can't you pick it?
Yeah, can't you pick it?
Aren't you good at
Yeah.
that?
All right, all right.
Isn't that like your thing?
Did
Maybe
you want to
like-
pick this one or the other door first? Should we go for this one?
I'll do the one with the lock. I don't know.
I think either way, make sure you're like looking out for any weird like traps or anything, or you know.
I think you should walk headfirst into any traps.
I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I don't mean that. I just thought it. Yeah. thought the recommendation was redundant. I'm sorry. I'm in a
Oh,
really
you know-
bad mood.
Yeah.
In this group, you never really know. You gotta be careful. So you know, just a reminder, just a light
Should I
reminder.
rush in or?
Careful.
All right, I'm gonna be carefully
Die.
picking this lock.
Okay.
Not gonna
Roll
check for any-
a
I'm
thieves
gonna
tool.
check for traps. Good idea, Rezik.
There you go. All right.
Okay. Roll me a investigation.
17.
Okay. You don't appear to see any traps or anything in here. It's really hard to see because of just how old this door is and how much dirt and dust has been in there, including in the lock that was almost kind of smeared over with grime. But yeah, you don't see anything that would look like a lock or a trap on here.
I don't see anything. I'm going for it, guys.
Oh,
You're prepared to protect me.
I'll
yeah.
pull my bow out and hold an action too while Cornelia does that.
All right. Should I roll?
Okay.
What do I roll for the lock picking? Sleight of hand?
No. So you roll a d20, add your proficiency. You have thieves' tools, right?
Yeah. What does that mean? What's my proficiency for that?
Your proficiency bonus. You should have a proficiency bonus.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's it. Oh, 21?
Okay, 21. Despite all the grime and stuff that's just in that lock, you manage to get it, twist that lock, and it clicks with a very loud snapping sound. And the door unlocks. And you definitely feel like it's much easier to open now. It's still kind of shut, but you could easily kind of just drag the door open.
All right, I got it, guys.
Take a peek.
What's it look like? Dude.
Okay.
Can I use my little mirror instead of poking my head in? Can I like slip it in the crack to like look before I?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
So you slip your mirror slowly in, and you look in this tiny little hallway, looking very, very short, 5-foot hallway. You stick your mirror in slowly, and instantly your mirror starts to. You hit something soft, almost mucusy, as your mirror starts to melt.
Oh,
Right in front of your eyes, and all the cracks around this door start to slowly move as this gel starts to move into the room.
Close the door, close the door, close the door.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh no.
They're trying to keep something in, not out.
Trying to kill more of us.
Yeah, well.
7.
The episode's
Trying
not
to
over.
kill all of you.
James is so tired of this campaign. He's like, I really didn't think it would go
Yeah,
this long. I'm
everyone's
running
like-
out of ideas. I've got to kill them all.
Everyone's like, yay,
My
100
storyline makes no
episodes.
sense.
100 episodes.
Like,
What did everyone get?
you're like, that's a good place for us to have our last episode.
Seems like we should be done
Yeah.
with this. 17.
A natural 20 for 24.
Wow.
Oh, I got, let's see.
16.
16.
Where is that for them? I got an 11.
I don't know what to do to a big ol' acid thing, seems. Like,
Acid goo. I mean, we can get the door shut, hopefully, maybe.
Okay. So, you guys start to see the door itself slowly start to melt as this
Oh,
almost imperceptible blob creature starts to slowly move into the room. But before that happens, Cornelia, right there, your mirror half melted, almost being pulled against your will, sucked into this thing as it slowly starts to move at you.
can I? Jeez, I don't know. What do you do to that thing? Can I? Do I have anything? Does it look? So it's a big. So it's like an actual jelly body form. Or is it just like ooze dripping out of the door?
It seems like an ooze,
creature.
but it is like a creatured ooze. It almost seems lifelike as it slowly starts moving towards you.
I guess I'm just gonna lay. I'll put like caltrops or whatever, or is that what it is? Like little spikes by the door and back away.
Okay, so you throw some caltrops on the ground and you back up.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What else should I do?
I don't know. What else? What else do you want to do?
Yeah. Say, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Okay. You say that, and it draws everyone's attention. Everyone in the room, you weren't quite sure you saw what was going on. This thing is almost imperceptible, but with Cornelia's kind of forewarning and all the weird ooze and the melting door, you kind of start to see this thing take shape. Kelwise, you see this happening. What are you doing?
Yes. I'm also going to back away from the door, and I would like to cast Spike Growth right in front of the door.
Okay.
Nice.
It becomes difficult terrain. Any creature that moves into or within it takes 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet it travels.
Okay, and how big is it?
It's 20-foot radius, so it's 40-foot diameter. It's big.
So you put it right in front of it, so you have 40 feet. Because the room you're in is only about 40 feet.
I would probably have centered it on the door, which would mean that we would all need to move 20 feet into the room. And so 20 feet of that room, which I understand is only 5 feet long, would be covered, plus 20 feet of the room that we're in.
Perfect. All right. You guys all kind of back off as this giant spiked growth just kind of explodes out of this doorway area.
No step there.
This thing keeps on moving. Anything else?
Does it does Quinquano react to it as does it like sense another liquid nearby?
Yeah,
No?
you kind of sense it's
know.
liquid, but it's not necessarily water. In the same way that like when you're near another person, there's a ton of water inside all the people around you, but it's just not substantial enough.
He's not
this
a
thing is like
bloodbender?
this thing is more of like an ooze. It's a gelatin. It's very gelatinous in its appearance as it's moving towards you. Yeah, Rezik's got it. That's Rezik inside that thing.
Yeah, we get attacked by our mascot on our 100th episode. Good.
Eva.
100th episode, mascot attack.
Eva, what are you doing?
So we're able to see where it is now?
Yeah, you can see it coming through the doorway. It's hard to see. Like if it wasn't moving and you didn't know it was there, you might just walk right into it.
Yeah.
But now that you
But
know
what
to
is-
look for it.
It's like a slime? What is this?
Yeah, it's like a gelatinous
very
slime. Hard to tell
Gelatinous
what
cube.
kind of shape it is. It might be a sphere,
Tubular.
it might be a triangle. You don't know because it's kind of still behind the door moving
A
through.
gelatinous polyhedron.
Yeah, a
Got it,
dodecahedron.
got it.
It's a five-sided circle.
Gelatinous D20 rolls through the room.
But we can see it.
You can see it. Yeah.
So Eva's not messing around. We're just gonna chuck a magic missile at it.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll some damage.
Oh,
What level?
man, Eva's attacking. Oh god, this is so weird.
It's growing
oh my
up.
God.
She's so big now. Little
I
kid's so
guess we'll
grown up.
do it at
Murder's
second
train.
level.
Murder's raised her.
A second level. Okay.
Second level? Oh my gosh. This is so
Four
cool
D4s.
and terrible
Add 4.
at the same time.
4D4 plus 4.
4. That's a 1, so 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 4 is 15.
15 damage.
Great
Okay.
job.
These
Great job,
magic
Eva.
missiles smash into this ooze, and you see like
my sister.
giant pieces of the ooze kind of and pop off as these magic missiles slam into this thing. How much did you say? I'm so sorry. 18? 14.
15.
15?
I said 30. 37.
And with the
Yeah,
damage
yeah, I
reduction,
heard
it's
37.
halved to 15. Great. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Magic missiles. Anything else, Eva?
I guess. I mean, how far away am I from this thing?
You had to back off
doorway?
about 20 feet away because that spike growth is kind of taking up most of the room now. You're kind of
Yeah,
in
I'm
like a
just gonna-
40 by 40 room.
Yeah. Then.
Okay.
Oh, so I'll be
Rezik.
like 5 feet back. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, you move 5 feet back from the spike growth. Rezik, what are you doing?
How tall is the room?
Yeah, the room isn't super tall. It's maybe like 20 feet at its tallest. You're pretty cramped in here now that you're not laying down.
Okay.
It's a little bit of like a
to
vaulted entryway, it looks like. Sorry, so like in the middle of the room, it's a little bit taller, but then quickly tapers down on the sides to like maybe a 10-foot room. So it gets more and more cramped the farther you go to the west and the east.
Okay. Well, I'm going to yell out to the group, "Everyone on me!" I'm going to kind of like make my body like flat, like the wings kind of flat to the ground, so they can kind of easily get on me. And I'm going to, as I'm doing that, shoot off a cone of cold at the door if it seems like it's safe enough to do that. I think everybody kind of backed off.
Yeah, everyone
right?
backed off. Yeah, you can easily do that.
So just
roll some damage.
Oh, sorry. Gotta roll, I guess. Sorry. Let's see here. So that's well, it has to make a Constitution saving throw, and then it
fails the Constitution saving throw.
Oh, cool. Okay, 10 d8.
That's it.
That's all. Okay, so that's 39 points of cold damage.
Okay.
You're disgusting.
Okay, you blast this thing.
I'm a dragon.
It seems to writhe around. Part of its frozen body seems to break off and shatter as it just kind of keeps on moving forward over parts of its shattered body. Definitely took a big chunk out of this thing, but it doesn't seem to like feel pain. It just has a very singular focus as it moves towards you guys. Anything else, Rezik?
And by the way, I'm gonna make sure my body is like as far away as possible on the other side of the room from it.
Yeah, you're kind of like
get on me
up
easily.
up against the wall. Not a lot of room to move in here. Trust.
Yes. Is it possible for me to be in a position where none of my party members are in front of me? Like in between me and the creature?
Yes.
Is it slightly still kind of like crystalline from the cold, or did just like a chunk freeze off and fall?
I mean, a big chunk kind of froze off and broke apart, and the rest of its body's moving over the top of that.
Okay. Would this be considered a creature made of inorganic material?
Inorganic? No, it's organic.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Shatter on it.
Okay. Cast Shatter, and it has to make a save?
Con 16, and it was just, if it was made of inorganic material, it had a disadvantage, but I don't.
You know what? Yeah.
It says stone, crystal, or metal, so I wasn't sure if jelly counted.
Yeah. Let's see. It fails, regardless.
Okay. All right. So I step up, and I'm like, I'm not in the mood! And instead of casting Thunder Wave, I cast Shatter, because I'm like, trying to like expand my thunder damage capabilities, and so I just like, and like I scream. I like scream straight at it.
Nice.
Shatter.
The whole place echoes. The door it's standing by explodes.
No, it's 10-foot.
Pieces of the door, of the wood, of the metal all around it just kind of shatter inside this monster as they jut into its body, the oozy-like body. How much damage does it do?
Hold on, I'm halfway through.
Just imagine trusting that, like on that patch of ice that just kind of passed by on the ground now. It's like so cool to see that with like everything
23
exploding around them.
23 points of damage. This thing just kind of explodes. The door shatters inside his body as the spell itself reverberates through this thing, and the jelly kind of shakes, holding itself, and this very almost six-ish sided shape starts to melt and float to the ground, and you see like a little tiny dagger and a small like rusted heater shield kind of ooze out from inside it, as if it was just being held inside there for a very long time. And the room goes still again.
Oh, damn. Trust killed it. That's awesome.
Damn, Trust. You took all the fun.
Well, Rezik did a big chunk. Good job, Dragon Rezik. High
was...
5.
Whoa, watch out. There's claws.
I'm not in the mood.
I'll give the spikes up before.
At least I can use some magic now without being worried. Is there anything good that fell out of this thing?
It looks just like fragments of door and that shield is like totally rusted and kind of mangled, and there's a few holes in it. And then the dagger itself looks very unimportant.
Useless. Can I see through the door now? Is there anything in the door it came out
You
of?
look into the door, and there's a hallway that leads straight, and there's a small hallway that leads to the left and to the right. All
Do we think this was
tapered
guarded
with doors.
the right way, or what? Do we look behind the other door? Probably should look behind the other door.
Hey, we might get attacked again, honestly. It seems like this was
Yeah, but
probably a
what if-
puzzle left here for the people
Yeah.
who needed to know. Yeah.
But what if behind the other door is something that attacks us, but the right way is behind the door, behind the thing that attacked us?
That's true. Well, it seems like that's maybe what we had here, but maybe it is the other one.
Maybe it's
Or I guess we could go this way, and then if we check it all out and it's a dead end, we come back. That's an option.
We have to come back anyways for that treasure chest.
Nope, that's a trap. That's clearly a trap. That's a chest. I'm pretty sure the chest is going to eat you. I would
Well,
almost put money on that the chest would eat Cornelia.
What's that?
What does that sound?
You
Noise.
start to
Let's go.
hear something coming down the hallway that sounds heavy.
In the north,
Which hallway?
north door?
The gelatinous shape hallway?
From the gelatinous shaped hallway.
I don't know. I destroyed the door.
So, do we go in, guys, and then we pick the other hallway that we don't hear him coming down? What do we do?
And Trust, you start to see the outline of a large
Oh, it's too late.
creature
Yeah, that's
in this
right.
hallway. This hallway is only about 10 feet tall. But you see
No
a
time
creature
inside.
hunched over in this hallway, slowly just shambling towards you. Its body is made what looks like completely of just interlinking armor plates. It just looks completely made of metal. Huge appendages. Its arms thicker than your whole body. As it
Susan, is it the
shambles
wrong way?
forward slowly,
Wait.
looking
wait.
left, looking right. Yes, Kelwise.
Does it look like a bullet?
It does not. No, it's humanoid, so it's like standing on 2 feet. Yeah.
forgot about that.
Payback. No, and it starts to slowly move down the hallway. Trust, you kind of back away from the door, and all of you kind of go still in this room as it walks by the door, and each of you gets a glimpse of this massive creature that makes that spoon look inconsequential as it walks down this hallway searching. And that's where we're going to leave it. Till next week.
Boy.
Right, so avoid that.
Okay. Well, that's
Super
a
casual episode, y'all. Very casual.
Oh my gosh. 100th
Nothing-
episode was
Yeah.
such a
Boring.
joyful celebration of love and light and happiness.
Boring. A little, nothing really. It's kind of
Super underwhelming.
blase.
I don't know
Forgettable.
about you
Really,
guys,
I would
Like you
say.
just really phoned it in, James.
but I'm really sad.
Oh, are you?
Yo, surprise.
Are you? Are you sad?
Are you sad when you sent us into the most impossible quest?
Yeah,
When like all
I
of
mean,
us used magic and you fucked us on
I'm
magic?
sad, guys.
It's like, I really thought you guys would be like level 9, level 10 by now, but you know, for
Rezik's
reasons
like
you're not.
way too powerful, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that's
You really
the
are
sad
trying to kill us.
Hey!
That's the sad thing.
Thank you so much,
Oh no, I
everyone,
think
for
Rezik's
joining
kind of
us
hot now.
on our 100th episode. Man,
Wow.
Losing
wow.
Pup
all service level, huh?
feels-
Just all. This just
feels
gotta be
like
big and
there's a
strong,
big
apparently.
there's a big void in the group now, and in
Yeah.
all of our hearts. And I definitely think we're gonna
Yeah,
feel that one
dude.
for a long time.
Forever,
we try to bring her
literally
back. We'll bring her
forever.
back.
Yeah, just bring him back.
Pup's literally the,
Yeah.
the
We tried
best
to, and
character
then-
out of all of our characters.
You know me. I'm so giving as a DM for like resurrection
So
rules and healing potions and all kinds of
You
stuff
did
like
let
that.
me come back to life, but I mean,
But he's
That
but
was
it's your down.
sweet freaking time with it.
That was
Yeah.
special circumstances. I made you pay for it though.
yeah.
I'm
true.
just kidding. It's a joke. I wasn't punishing you. It's just
Yeah, he just killed your mom, so you didn't get any
The good
answers.
news is,
Yeah.
for now, Pup is inside of the box, and hopefully we can bring them back at some point, because that's my
Are
plan.
they
So
ready?
no,
we're doing
Are
that.
they?
Pup is eternal. Pup is everywhere, right? Like the
We are
fabric
all
of your
Pup.
being.
Pup is
Yeah.
all of us, and we are all Pup.
I am Pup.
Anytime you get that feeling of like laughter, that's Pup. Anytime you get the feeling of, oh God, I gotta poop, that's Pup.
Also Pup.
There you go.
Every time you get a sweet tooth.
It's-
Yeah.
no way, we both just said that. No way.
Whoa, that was identical. On my end, at least. Wild.
That's Pup.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's like flurry of blows right into your bowels every time. Thank you everyone so much for watching. We'll be back next week with we'll be back next week with episode 101, but episode 9 of our
I'm
Hex
not
of
coming
Ellazar.
back next week. This sucks.
Okay.
I'm not coming
Well,
back next week.
We could do a strike,
Yeah.
guys. We
Hot.
could do a strike situation.
You could.
Workers'
It's
rights.
easy.
Right now.
Wait, wait. I gotta get my union breakers out here.
It's
Hey,
just
man,
like
it'd be
6
real hard
different
to
people
pay
next
your-
week. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a
Bring
whole
Pup
different
back.
group.
Bring Pup back.
This is how I deal with player issues.
Yeah.
My campaign.
You don't have 5 other friends.
That's true.
It's true.
That's true. Just 5 random
Lord.
people I find off the street. We're all just on camera.
You give him $20. Hey, will you just pose in this picture with me?
Yeah. Like, this is Gustav. He only speaks Swedish, so it's gonna be tough. We just pretended his character doesn't have common, and we're just gonna move on like that. Yeah,
That's actually a fun idea.
that would be fun.
No, it's not.
Not for the
It would be
person who
fun.
doesn't speak the language everyone else does, though.
Yeah.
Man.
That's how
Although
life goes sometimes.
I don't know, it could be fun with someone more cultured and better than me.
Pictures. They're
Yeah.
good at drawing.
I mean, those are pretty easy to find. Cultured and better than you.
I'm saying it would be, yeah, so much easier to find somebody. Yeah, culture, as we all know.
Oh, 100th episode.
All
Oh,
right.
sorry. Culture.
We'll be back next week at 7 p.m. Pacific with more of our Hex of Ellazar arc. We'll see what's in this tower. More shambling, big, girthy golems. More
Maybe
gelatinous rhombuses. We don't know.
You just like he goes to the monster manual and just like flips the pages like this one. This sounds good. Challenge level 11. That's
I
gonna be
mean-
perfect for them.
Look. Look.
I know you guys are only
Don't act
level
like-
6.
Don't act like that's
But
not how every DM just uses
There's a bunch
this
of
stuff.
wyverns and elves and elemental golems.
I mean,
And you
dude,
can't
when
You
use
guys have a
this without
dragon.
dire consequence.
Gave you a dragon, all right?
You did not
Give
see
us-
nothing.
dragon.
I heard Elias says
roll
rainbow.
a dragon.
Allowed you to roll the dragon.
it was your chart.
We're gonna go now. We're gonna go raid. Thank you
chart
everyone
you
so much.
chose.
Please take care of yourself. Take care of each other. To 100 more episodes. And to Pup.
Episodes and Pup. We love Pup. Bring Pup back.
Bring Pup back.
Bring Pup back.
Pup back.
Bring Pup
2023.
back.
All right.
Bring Pup back.
Good night, everybody.
You're all my poop tree.
You're all my